What innovative approaches can IBDs take to attract more customers to their local shops and stand out in a competitive market?
So regardless of where you are in the country now as a retailer, you're probably most likely going to have a website which is going to be at least your shop window then into your store, and that's possibly where you're going to get the first interest. I would say that the sector really hasn't got its head yet around what modern online browsing is and how it's going to evolve. If we think, if people are still talking about SEO, then they're behind. They need to be talking about GEO in terms of generative engine or optimization. And it's really not going to be that long before our consumers are using like an AI co-pilot to basically go away and research a load of product for them when they're not there. I don't think our sector's anywhere near some of the others in terms of starting to embrace that and look at that. That's where we're going.
The statistics already are that people are using AI to do more web searches now than to type it into Google. So making sure that you've got all that information there that these sites can actually pick from your website. But also, if we get away from the e-commerce side, making your shop stand out, really it's about community. If you can get engaged with the community and you can get shop rides on a regular basis, although you might not get huge amounts of numbers there, it might be 12, 15, 20, whatever. All those people then talk to other people. If you can make it so that your community itself is your best advertiser, then obviously you're going to be on a winner.
Yeah, and just adding on to that, we come back to the local bike shop, the independent bike dealer. You are a point in a community where families grow up on buying their first bike and working through that. Maintaining those relationships are really important. Making sure that they feel they can come to you, that it's a nice environment. Open the door. Teach your staff to open the door for customers as they're walking towards you. Don't let customers take their bikes to their own cars. Carry them out there. At the end of the day, you want a customer to walk out of your shop and, excuse my language, go, fucking hell, was that a bike shop? That's what you need to do. They need to walk out of there because when times are tough, you want them to remember you. You want them not to go on the internet and take the latest, cheapest bike that they can buy. You want them to have a conscience and feel guilty that all that amazing service you've given them over the years, actually they want to come to you. And that's really quite key. So try that as well.